song. I want your belly and that summer feeling. I don't know if I could ever go without watermelon sugar high, 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 watermelon sugar high.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Jasmine Isaac. I am here sitting in for Tiradil Siang, and I'll be presenting um, for Palauan folklore and how the traditional dances and culture um, is incorporated with music. So, as you see here, we have a visual on Palauan Performing Arts. This is Tangara Mayong cultural dancer. I have here with me is Katingel and Maiga Lamar. Traditional dances is an art form in the Palauan culture. Since ancient times, dances have played an important role, whether for a major feast, village gatherings, or invitational invites from one community to another. Ay galeto mo mong klaadaan. Palawan traditional dances are based on visions, interpretations of occurrences from the past, present, and future, folklore, Palawan legends of gods, demigods, of love, war stories that are passed down orally from generation to generation, just like within music that's incorporated with it. The performers are arranged according to the rank within the family, clan, or village. Typically, the four middle dancers are usually typically the descendants of high-ranking clans or important members of the community. They're the ones that we call the leads. They're in the middle section part of the lineup, and then it's typically called the buol. So the leads start the performance with the tempo, and then it comes after with the lead one that starts the singing, and then the whole performance starts in of itself. So for the Palau women's dances, they're passed down from generations to generations. Um, Most women's traditional dances date back hundreds of years. Palau women's dances is divided into three parts: Talalangloy, Lilde, and Labuon. Blula. When all three dances are combined, that's the women's Talalangloy. For both men and women's dances, Labuol are the leads. They start the tempo, they start the dance, and then they start the harmonies. The harmonies is called the mangesaba, which is not typically the same thing as when you sing and you do backup harmony. It's like a flat monotone key on top of the regular flat note, and then they just follow it. They go up and down. Patingil, can you play the video? So that's Uroy. She would start it. So the hand gestures are choreographed. They're choreographies from 100 years ago. And there's really no entail on what the hand gestures are. Some of them are just the flow of how the music incorporates into the dance performing style. So these are choreographed by our ancestors, basically. So for the men's traditional dance, it follows the same format. They all depict legends, myths, history that have been passed down from generations to generations. And it's also divided into various parts. Ongurs, which is the entrance performance. That would be usually the first performance when you see them coming in. It literally means pulling. The second part would be Oruidele. That would be considered Talararo. That would be the sacred performance that would first normally would take place first. And then we would have the Atakaltet. Atakaltet would be Lil. Because back in the day when they would teach the performance, they would hang a bag on the left arm to have you control balance. And then there's the Redraro, which would be the Bulula. So when you have all of those combined into one, in Todaro.
Oi, memo tangan di endringilo pa one and stolz.
One and the soul.
Yeah.
Oh, the swakla. Oh, the suklela. Dalil aalin silmo. Madala karele. Erubagilok mo. Al silmos mragalula. Swaka bude eruba. Kamosom sa mimaku. Ura lekad maalbiyang.
All right, let's give Jasmine a big round of applause, everybody. Great presentation.
Songwriting, like some of us shared in the beginning, songwriting and composition is about music. And the idea behind writing a song is first you have a message to share. Otherwise, you'd shut the hell up and not, do anything about it. Most of the time, you have some kind of idea or an emotion you want to either have recognized, shared, and sometimes even validated. And if you have somebody there that actually can kind of reason and relate to what you are writing, and then that kind of makes everything full circle. Now, why are we talking about songwriting tonight? Because one of the byproducts at the end of this 10-day workshop, kind of like 8.5 now, is that one, you'll be able to write a song, and two, you'll be able to record and produce that song, and three, you'll be able to video produce that song and get it ready for streaming. So those are the byproducts of that's the reason why I want to open up tonight my session with the idea of songwriting. When I was in school, I wrote a lot of poetry because I love poems. And poems have a rhythm and a cadence. You guys know what a cadence is? You know what a cadence is?
Rhythm or like the flow or the
hue rhymes.
A cadence is the way a specific line or sentence is said, and where you stop, which syllables to stop, and what parts to speed up, and what parts to stretch. You're the rapper? Okay, so you can understand that some places in the song you kind of have to push stuff together, and some places in the song you have to kind of spread them apart so that you can fit into the next bar that comes in. Right. The song is like that. Songwriting is like that. You're trying to convey an idea, but you also wanting to create a cadence or a beat.
I'm going to show you guys a little thing that I do. Malo sometimes chimes in on this. And this one is called live writing. And it's when you just pick a beat, and rappers know how to do this as well. And we just kind of try to come up with real, like words while you listen to a beat.
So it's like improv,
Okay.
freestyle, all in one.
Things that are happening right now, like in your life. Okay, so try to write stuff right now. And just look on the paper and try to come up with something right now. Sabihin Palau, sabihin Miguel. Preferably Palau. Yes.
Feel me? Kung sige ang karabie, kung marahe, saan din ako masawi? Get in my way, I'm running down cheap. Or a street, now I fly to the evening, saan din ako 6'5", happy hour. Mga blues, sabi lang. So this is the remix.
You know, just come up with words. So write words. Just write words down. Ako kumisan ka mo with another note. Apple pie and ice cream. That's what I'm talking about. We got the warm and the cold.